That's him. Shut up. Shut up!
The most? Do you feel like it just like insults your intelligence or insults the Boston Nation intelligence in terms of like the selection of the match?
I just don't think they put any thought or care into it at all.
Can you exemplify
yes.
why? Like what match in the specific makes you even more pissed off than anything else?
Tommy, can you please tell Thunder what match pisses me off more than any other?
We talked about it last week. It is Triple H versus Sting.
Yes. WrestleMania 31.
That's David's triggers.
Yes.
And that made the list.
Wow. Yeah.
That was last week.
All right, so here's the matches that they've put out so far. Okay?
Right. What number are we at?
We're at they just yesterday put out 44.
Oof. Okay.
Okay?
Are we 44 days outside of WrestleMania?
Yeah, we're about, yeah, I think we are. I mean, I don't know. I think we are pretty close to that.
Well, they hit that number perfectly. They literally took WrestleMania and went back 50 days. That's good.
I think we're 40 days away, aren't we? No, you're right. 40, 45.
Okay.
You're right. Yes.
So here we go. Number 50, and we will get back out to the Busted Open Nation. And so I don't want people to think I forgot about them. And then we will talk to Daria Berenato as well, formerly Sonya Deville. Number 50, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Yes, I believe that is a top 50 match, not as low as 50, but it's definitely a top 50 match.
Setting the bar high.
Yes. But then you knock the bar fucking down. Number 49, Sting versus Triple H from WrestleMania 31.
I don't even think that should have been there.
It's not. No.
No.
I don't know how many matches.
2 days in and they lose their credibility.
Yeah, you lost credibility. 48, John Cena versus The Rock. I actually think that's from WrestleMania 28 in Miami. That probably should even be higher.
Agreed.
Number 47, this is another one. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. That match was like 4 minutes long.
The best 4 minutes of their lives. That's why. Like two meaty men wrestling. People like that.
People
said nobody about that match.
What's that, Tommy?
I said nobody about that match.
That should not be in the top 50. Once again, no credibility. Maybe a blind person put this together without actually being able to watch the actual matches.
That could be on the list of matches that happened at WrestleMania.
Yes, that would be on the list of matches that actually happened. Mr. Magoo I'm convinced Mr. Magoo put this list together.
King Kong and the Two Little People versus Hillbilly Jim and the Two Little People.
Yes.
Wow.
On that list.
Yes. Of matches that happened at WrestleMania. Go ahead, Thunder.
I just think like when some of the people that put these matches, they really have like a thing for like big guys. I mean, you had Triple H, and it's a match that you guys both agree that shouldn't be there. Then you have this one that is rated more than Cody and Seth, which is very interesting if you put it, in perspective. But I think it's like some of the people that come and do the social media stuff, like they're not as seasoned as other people, might think.
Thunder, that is definitely a politically correct way of explaining somebody being absolutely stupid.
Nice.
Yes, stupid.
Doesn't meet the new 5 Singapore cane ratings.
No, not at all. Then you have
Singapore ratings.
Then you have the main event tag match from WrestleMania 1, Hogan and Mr. T against.
Okay.
So I mean, you have to put that on there because it's the first WrestleMania, it's the first main event. I understand that. Then you have Batista Undertaker for the World Heavyweight title, 2007. That's a top 50 match. I have no problem with that match being there. 44, I have a problem with. Seth Rollins versus Triple H at WrestleMania 33. In what world is that match in the top 50? In what world?
I'm telling you.
In what world? You're going to tell me Seth Rollins and Triple H was better than Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins? You're going to tell me Goldberg and Brock Lesnar was better than Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins? You're going to tell me Sting versus Triple H was better than Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins? Are you high? Maybe that's it. Maybe the person was high that put this list together.
You're allowed to take edibles and go to work now.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I don't know, David. I am telling you, like, I see the pattern.
There's a pattern there. Thunder,
Definitely.
You're right.
Okay, let's put it this way. How many Triple H matches are rated on this list?
We went through that on Friday.
Yes.
We have an over-under set.
What was the over-under?
I don't remember.
The over-under, I believe, was 6.
Yeah.
The over-under was 6.
Oh.
We're already at 2 Triple H matches. They just hit 44. And they're already at 2. Go ahead, Paul. Our producer had something to say.
I just wanted to break in. So they actually released match number 43 during the course of this show. So do you want it? You want match 43?
Absolutely.
Please be something horrible.
It's not horrible. But in my opinion, it is too low on the list. You ready for this?
Which one?
43 is the other match from WrestleMania 23. It is John Cena versus Shawn Michaels.
Great match.
Is it number 43 though?
It's I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. I haven't done my top 50 laminated list yet, which I apologize for. It's definitely great. That's a great match. That is a great match.
Shawn and The Undertaker should be not that match, but Shawn Undertaker should be at least have 2 to 3 matches within the top 10.
I would think that Shawn Michaels Undertaker, the 2 matches that they had, both those matches are in the top 5.
At least 20. I mean, at least 25. That was gold.
You can make the case that's number 1. Is Undertaker, Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25 should probably be number
1. Maybe.
I think it's number 1. Tommy?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty dope.
Flair Shawn was awesome, and I'm also talking being there live and witnessing it. Steamboat Savage, awesome. Hogan Andre, awesome. There's so many great matches, past and present.
Imagine if on this list Triple H has more matches than Shawn Michaels. Imagine when it's all said and done, Triple H has more of the top 50 matches than Shawn Michaels. The world will riot. The world will.
Beware, this is a call from your Uber rider. For your protection, do not reveal any account or payment information during this call.
Hello?
Hey, David.
Hey, how's it going?
Are you stuck in traffic?
There's a lot of traffic. I don't know why is it so much traffic.
Because I see you're not moving at all. So what should I do?
I'm moving very slowly. There's a lot of cars, so if you cancel, there's going to be another car that's going to be even longer.
No, I was gonna take a taxi because it doesn't make sense. It's been. Anyways, I'll wait a bit more, but hopefully you will move.
Yeah, I'm moving.
There's no accident.
I'm crawling like a turtle. But...
So there is no accident. That's what is important. So there is no block. You're moving.
Yeah, just very slowly.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, just you will riot, but besides that,
I don't know. I said, damn. Well, that's what I said. Like we have to pay a lot of attention and see how many Triple H has in there.
Well, the over under was 6, and we're already at 2. So, and we're still in the 40s. I mean, I think he's going over 6. You're
praise yourselves because this is gonna be interesting. I just want to hear you complain about this, man. Because
I hope it goes to 6, so it's a push and nobody wins.
Well, I went back and I said the over, and I said he'll probably have 7. But now I think we have to change the bar after this.
Cody Roman is way up there.
Mm-hmm.
TLC is way up there.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
We'll see. We'll see. We may have to change the line to 7.5.
No, you can't change it low. You can't change the line.
Nah, I can't do it. You can't change it because we already made bets. You already told me you're going to give me $10,000 if it's over 6. $10,000, Tommy, I believe was the bet.
Which also then means if it's under, you give me $10,000. That's.
David, are these matches like my question now for the person that did this is if the person like agreed like ratings on these matches, or they even had the time to watch the match and said, you know what, I'm gonna rate it here, or somebody just like gave them a bunch of like options and be like, these are like the top rated matches that we had before, and this is what you can do. What do you think? Because I am now. Because I'm a student of the game, I'm gonna watch these matches and be like, all right, okay, let's see how this person that rated is thinking. because I am very curious.
I actually think, Thunder, by this list, that I have to doubt that they even have ever watched any of these matches.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think these matches were actually watched. I don't think they watched them.
Yeah, it is important when you're rating something that you have to watch it and really be critical about what you're rating, right? Because people like you, David, people like you, Tommy, who have been watching wrestling for pretty much their whole entire lives, have watched pretty much every single match on WrestleMania. And you have a better eye than somebody younger that probably has not had so much experience rating professional wrestling. So that's why, okay. Let's see where this is coming from. Why is this person making this decision? That's why I have so many issues when people are rating matches and they're not professional. They're not in the business.
Well, I mean, it's obviously a WWE employee, but it's obviously, he gets a little bit of an extra bonus how many Triple H matches he puts on the list. Let's go back out to the Busted Open Nation. Let's go to Jesse in El Paso. What's going on, Jesse?
What's up, Jesse?
Hello. Hey, good morning. Hey, Tommy, I just got some tickets for TNA. Got a total of 6. Taking my friends and my family.
That's awesome, man. You're gonna have a great time. Let's hook up, take a picture.
Yeah, let's go. The funny thing about my other friends, like, they're not really pro wrestling fans, but they only know Joe Hendry. And I just said, hey, he's coming. And they're like, oh shit, we gotta go. That's kind of crazy for me.
All right, I bet it's pretty crazy that non-wrestling fans know who Joe Hendry is. They believe.
Believe in
Yeah. And then Dave, and the amazing thing about me not listening to I don't follow dirt sheets or anything, was that I never saw, like, I know people were saying about the John Cena turn or anything. I never saw it coming. So me in my house, I was a little kid crying, as in a 32-year-old crying, like, what the fuck? Like,
awesome.
my heart was broken. My heart was broken. I did not see it coming, and I was legit, like, almost in tears, like, oh my God, I just couldn't believe it. So I believe it was a great heel turn because I was not cheering. I was like you, busting a rant like you, like screaming all over my house on myself. Especially my neighbors thinking, what the hell's wrong with that kid over there?
You know what? Jesse, when I popped the loudest though, was when Cody hit the "Go fuck yourself" line to The Rock.
Oh, that was money.
Yeah. Yes, I was like, let's go. And I saw the face of Cena, I was like, no. And then everything went to shit from there.
Yeah, Jesse, great job by the WWE. Jesse, thanks so much for the phone call. Great job by the WWE because they were bleeping out the crowd chants of holy shit during Elimination Chamber. I'm like, what am I watching this on the CW? Like, I was like, what the hell's going on here? But they let the go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
He was sleeping. At his
Yes. I loved it. The WWE, I was surprised by this. The WWE on YouTube released the whole heel turn, and they kept in the "Go fuck yourself" that Cody said.
What?
They
did?
You got clout when you could say fuck.
On YouTube.
I say that in the hallways. I was walking around the lobby of SiriusXM chanting fuck because I can.
So, David, okay, this is a question I have now, right? Reading the plot, the Rock once, Cody saw he was going to make his life much easier. He just said yes.
Yes.
Like, would you have done the same thing if somebody from SiriusXM says, I want your soul, and you were even like, go fuck yourself? Would you have done the same thing?
Yeah, I'm not selling out my soul. I'm not selling my soul. I don't have to.
But your life was gonna be easier. You're gonna be set. Nothing. You didn't have to worry about anything. You could have been the champion forever.
How could you sleep at night? How can you sleep at night, Thunder?
I know so many people that sell their souls for that opportunity, and they sleep really well at night.
He would have sold his soul to ride in the Cody truck with Cody. Not even have the truck. He would have sold.
Tommy,
can you drive me back to my hotel room from in this truck?
Tommy, I might sell my soul for Busted Open 24/7.
Oh, okay. How are you gonna sleep at night though?
I might sell my soul for Busted Open 24/7. Like if the head of SiriusXM was like, you know what, 24/7 Busted Open. But I want your soul. I might be like, you got it. Here, take my fucking soul. 24/7. Yeah.
Well, that's very given of you. You hear this? The nation, he will sell your soul in his
Unlike
his
Cody.
ass from that.
Cody
Unlike
does
Cody,
it for
yes.
us. Our leader says, you can have it.
But why would Cody sell his soul? He's already champion. He's already over with everybody.
No, but the
Great.
thing is,
Why would John Cena? You just answered my question.
No, but I already answered your question before.
No.
The reason he got the opportunity at Elimination Chamber was because he already had a deal with The Rock. The Rock knew that Cody wasn't going to sell his soul. He knew that. He went
but
to
John
Plan
Cena
B.
didn't need it either. He did not need
John
that
Cena
either.
don't need it.
John Cena definitely needs it. Have you watched any of his
buddy
movies?
cop movie between Rock and Cena
He sold
now?
it. Have you seen this guy run the ropes for crying out loud? He sold his soul a long time ago. Please.
Listen.
I can't even run the ropes.
I know I'm gonna be hated, and I've said this before. I like John Cena's movies. They're entertaining. He entertains me.
John Cena,
Okay.
great.
He's really good. He did not need to sell his soul for nothing.
What movie? What movie?
Oh,
You can't say? You can't name the movie.
No, is it one? It's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's a really
Marine.
funny. It's
The
about
Marine.
dicks. It's about
The
dicks.
Marine was a
It's about
comedy.
dicks. No, it's not.
We're going to kick it off with music from the past few years. Ozzy Osbourne first.
I was unprepared for fame. Then everybody knew my name. No more lonely nights. It's all for you. I have traveled many miles. I've seen tears and I've seen smiles. Just remember that it's all for you. Don't forget me as the dollars fade. When the lights go down, it's just an empty stage.
Okay.
Yes,
Done
I'm
it
thinking
about you. I knew the news I heard.
and the
The
truth
news
is
and
I
all
don't
the
an ordinary man. I've been round the crowd. Don't know why I'm still alive. Yes, the truth is I don't wanna die an ordinary man. Many times I lost control. They tried to kill my rock and roll. Just remember, I'm still here for you. I don't wanna say goodbye. When I do, you'll be alright. After all, I did it all for you. Don't forget me as the colors
our time? All right.
It's a rush hour actually. But what is Sunday today? Why? Traffic.
Yes. All the flights come in usually at this time.
Cleve LeBron was injured?
Yeah.
What happened?
Maybe you broke.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Welcome to the Macho Ride Service live stream. I don't know who you are, but you can send messages through the live chat. forgot my shades at home. God damn it. Night, lost in the shadows, in the night, lost in the shadows, of the night, lost in the shadows, of the night, lost in the loneliness, of the night, lost in the shadows, of the night. Go back to Nerdwood. Lost in the Shadows from the movie Lost Boys. Alright? Back to
Lil Graham on that last one.
That has to
I'm
do
gonna
with
keep
like
things going.
blockers. Thank you, blockers right there.
Somebody
Blockers
helps
is
you
really
with
good.
that
Make me
shit.
laugh.
Anything that has
Fuck
to
you,
do with
Paul.
dick, I like.
No, but there's another one that came out on Netflix, and there's other people. Zac Efron is in it. It's so funny. He was ridiculously funny.
He's a great actor, dude.
Yeah, and as we can see, he was great. And it was cinema. It was great. The Peacemaker, yeah, he was really good at The Peacemaker. But it was great. Like that's one thing I
Stop
would have
it,
to
Paul.
say.
Next season's coming out.
What I have to say is like these guys have been in Hollywood and they know how to sell a moment. And when he changed his demeanor completely,
Oh God, that look.
you know, it was like a scary movie. Watching a scary movie when the person gets possessed and they're like, yeah, I love you, mommy, please help me, and they're like, you know, they turn and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes, shut his, and she hit the fan, and then he used everything. I love like he used the watch, you know, the championship. Travis Scott, like he went ham on poor Cody.
Yeah, he punched
you know?
Cody, shattered his eardrum.
It happens, guys. See, and it was just and the visuals. It's like having The Rock, Cena, and then Travis in the back, like, you know, a little fucker right there. It was so entertaining for me to see this thing, and it was again, he sold. He didn't need it. He didn't need to do that. He sold his way out. But if he wants to get a championship, do it the good way or the bad way. And I think the bad way is much more interesting, at least for me.
Just didn't see it coming. The guy's retiring in 10 months. And then that's when he decides to turn heel.
And he's gonna leave us a champion. Check that out. He'd be like,
He ain't winning that championship.
anybody over?
Ric Flair
He's gonna be a
Ric
champion.
Flair has already gone on record. He's not going to let that happen.
Wow.
Ric Flair is going to. We got to get Ric Flair on. Ric Flair is going to stop John Cena from getting that 17th world title run.
So he's gonna get out of like retirement?
You said he'll go off bloodthinner and risk his life.
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't happen.
He'll risk his life. All right. Nation, hang in there. I promise we'll get to as many calls as possible before we say goodbye. But when we come back, I'm really excited for our next guest. Daria Bernanato is going to join us right here. Formerly Sonya Deville on Busted Open. Yeah, Daria Bernanato.
Go fuck yourself.
Believe in Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears. This is Joe Hendry, and you are listening to Busted Open Radio.
There's Turtles.
Back here on Busted Open, Dave LaGreca, Tommy Dreamer, Thunder Rosa, TNT, Tommy and Thunder on a Wednesday morning. Very happy to have our next guest on, Thunder. I know you're excited as well. We've been talking about it all show long.
Yes. I am super
Formally,
excited.
you know, and I know formally Sonya Deville because people know her as Sonya Deville, but Daria, are we like just throwing that out the window? Are we taking Sonya Deville and just tossing it?
Yeah, I mean,
good.
since WWE owns Sonya Deville, yeah. By default, I'm Daria.
Daria Bernanato is joining us here on Busted Open. I gotta be honest with you, Daria. Your name is much better than Sonya Deville. Was never a big fan of that name anyway. So there you go.
The story, well, thank you. But the story behind that name is crazy, actually. Have you ever heard it?
No.
Okay, so, because I've talked about it before, but they originally wanted to name me NJ Deville after, like, the New Jersey Devil, because when I was fighting MMA, my fight name was the Jersey Devil. And I looked at it on this paper and I was like, oh, I love New Jersey, but I don't know that I want my first name to be New Jersey. And so Hunter was like, okay, we'll come up with a different first name then. And so I picked Sonya because, like, Sonya played Mortal Kombat. I thought it was cool. And then, yeah, that's how it became.
I think Daria's more badass. So I'm glad.
Yeah, I like Daria.
Yeah, I do it. Obviously you do because it's your name. And also you represent New Jersey, and I'm a Jersey guy through. I've lived in New Jersey my entire life by choice. So I'm a Jersey guy. So there you go. So we have a lot.
It's very underrated. People think of Jersey, they think of the city, they think of Newark or Trenton. And I'm like, no, it's the Garden State for a reason. I live like in the woods. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and
you
Thunder,
do too.
Yeah, Thunder, you've been to my house.
Yes.
So like, you know, she experienced what a real winter is like by coming to my house.
Yeah.
And then you almost get attacked by bears. So
Yeah, that's true. He has bears.
Did you see a bear?
No, he lives amongst bears. He feeds the bears at his
So do
house.
I.
Really?
I don't feed them.
We don't
they
feed
my
them.
Trash.
Yeah, we don't
Do they
feed
eat
them.
your trash, Dave?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God! I finally invested in bear-proof trash cans, and it changed my life. But before that, like the first 2 years I was here, I was an idiot, and every night I would put out my trash. They would tear it apart.
See, I live like in a lake community, so we have specific trash cans that we have to use. So I'm shit out of luck. Like that's my job.
You're screwed.
And you know what the Bears do that really piss me off? Garbage gets picked up on Wednesday morning. When did they take the garbage? Tuesday night. When it's at its absolute fullest is when the Bears decide that we're going to dive into the LaGreca household garbage. And just everywhere there's garbage. So there you go.
It's like they know. Yeah, they always get mine when they're out the street ready for pickup the night before pickup. And I'm like, and we can't keep them in the garage because I made it into our gym, and then the garage gym smells like trash. So it was like a real fight every week until I just said screw it and got the bear-proof trash cans.
Good move by you. So let me ask you, because obviously in this world, and not only the world of pro wrestling, but the world of entertainment, you have a lot of different options. But, you know, when that option was taken away with the WWE, what was your first reaction? Because I was surprised by it, because you're being featured on TV every week.
Yeah, that's the weird part. I'm all for like a release when like you've been sat home for 2-3 months. You kind of feel it coming. You have like that knot in your stomach and you're waiting for, you know, the Connecticut number to come up on your phone. But that wasn't the case. We were featured heavily in the Royal Rumble, my faction PFC. Like we had a great showing and it was booked that way. And so I really had no idea. And we were in the middle of negotiating for a new contract because mine was coming to expiration. And so everything was seemingly going good. So I was definitely shocked.
I mean, for me, when I got the news, I was like actually watching a segment on Twitter of you promoting a show, right? The day before, and they were asking you about like your experience working with WWE and everything. So when you received that call or you like got the news, like what was your first thought? Were you like freaking out? Did you kind of like had a plan just in case, or it was just like, oh, okay, it happened?
Yeah, well, so it's weird. I'm a very big like believer in like everything happens for a reason. So like as much as I wanted to be pissed or upset, like I went right into like, okay, that happened how it happened. There's no sense of me trying to figure out why, because I'll probably never know why. When you get those phone calls, well, at least for me, it's very much like, hey, we're going our separate ways. Thanks for everything. Have a good day. It was a 30-second phone call. So I'm not going to get any more than that. So there's no energy to be wasted on trying to figure out why or what if. I put in like 110% over the last 10 years, specifically the last 2 years coming back from the ACL injury. And people don't know, but I was flying down to Orlando.
Hi, how may I help you?
Can I get the Mexicana wrap combo?
Regular or spicy?
Regular is fine.
Combo or just a wrap?
Just a wrap. Oh no, combo. Sorry.
Combo with size and drink?
Yeah, Coke. Coke to drink.
Coke?
Yeah.
That's everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Drive up, please.
Thank you. Pay a debit.
Hi, Mexican wrap regular, fries and coke.
Yeah.
1468.
Debit. Thank you.
Any ketchup or sauce?
No, it's okay. Thank you. That's- Oh, those car stuff. Turn off X, just leave XL on. That's Should put it on. I'll be done quickly.
Training at the Performance Center, and that was my decision. That wasn't anyone telling me go train. It was my decision because I wanted to be the best that I could possibly be. And so when you put everything you have into something, you can kind of like wash your hands of it and not have any regrets, because it's like I gave them all that I had to give at this point in my life in this time, and they didn't want it, and that's fine. So it was shock initially, and then it was like, okay, I have so many dreams and passions. I have so many things that I've been hustling and working for more than a decade. So I was like, okay, what's next?
Well, I was going to ask, what is next? No, I mean, honestly, like, and I've seen all your interviews, and you have a great attitude, because it could be as simple as I wanted $5, they wanted to pay me $3, and then they just said, well, we're not coming to terms, that's it. And it could be as simple as that.
Right. Yeah. And I like to preface this with, like, when we were in negotiations, it was not a scenario where I was like, I'm worth $5 million, and then they came back and were like, screw you, you think, the numbers we were talking were very humble. I know what all the other women get paid. We all talk. And so it wasn't anything like that. It was very much so just the end of a contract. Let's talk about what's next. I kind of knew my worth and where I stood on the card at that moment and asked for accordingly. But yeah, I have so many things that came up in such a weird way at the exact time that the contract was ending. I just booked my first film project, which I'm sure you saw, Tommy, when you were watching the other interviews. But like, acting has been something that I've wanted to do since I was 12 years old. And it was a part of the WWE that I loved the most. Yeah, I started out as like the MMA fighter and didn't speak much, but then my character really evolved into more of, a promo person. And so that's where I thought I thrived most, and that's what I really enjoyed. So I'm excited to kind of unravel that box and be able to experiment in that world. That's something that me and my team are really focusing on. And then my wife and I just launched our podcast, Unwrapped. So that's kind of the two things that I have my focus on, while all the other stuff is settling and I'm weighing my options. I have had a couple conversations with different people, but I haven't come to any final decisions yet on what I want to do next in the wrestling or fight world.
Something that I really admire about you is like how open you've been about, your sexuality and how much it means to you. I mean, you're married with a woman, and you are a huge leader in the LGBTQ plus community. How are you going to utilize now your platform and the freedom that you have to continue to support this group, especially right now with the climate in our country?
Yeah, it's so funny because the LGBTQ community was like the forefront of rallying behind me when I got released, and like they were angry for me. I wasn't even angry, but they were like, they're so loyal and so passionate. And I've had a lot of outpour from like communities like GLAAD, just trying to support me in my next steps. But yeah, I've always said this. I feel like my representation is me being who I am and whatever I do next. And I'm so happy to hopefully be a pathway for other people watching that are in the community or just can relate to me in general. Like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. So yeah, I just live my life and hopefully inspire people along the way. But yeah, I'm just being me.
And I love the attitude, like you said, that it's like everything happens for a reason. And there's a reason behind this as well. And, you know, I was talking about it with Tommy and Thunder before you joined us and about your MMA background and how they were finally tapping into that a lot, where it's like, yeah, you're a legit badass. Like you could probably beat the hell out of most of the women and men in the locker room because of your background. And that's why it was also surprising as well, because it's the same thing with Shayna Baszler. She's a credible MMA athlete. Like, I'm surprised they didn't tap more into that background.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like when I first started, I was the first kind of female with the MMA background. And so it was cool. And that was my character. But then as my character started to evolve, it was kind of like we really dropped the MMA stuff. But it was also at the same time they decided to sign Ronda, Shayna, Jessamine, and Marina, the kind of 4 horsewomen of MMA. And so I was fine kind of departing from that part of my personality and my character because I was like, I have other stuff to offer. Let them be the forefront of the MMA movement in the women's division. But it was kind of lost too because I still had both. Like Daria still encompasses both of those things and all of those things. So yeah, I felt like it was kind of a missed opportunity to not capitalize on that more, especially with our group forming. Yeah, I felt like there could have been a more clear direction in where we were going and what we could have done and what we could have brought to the table. I saw PFC working kind of only under one umbrella, and I saw it working if we were 3 chicks that were fed up with the system, anti-authority, that were going to just kick ass and take names. And that doesn't mean winning every match by any means. It was just more like, let's beat people up backstage. Let me be more like the puppeteer manipulator behind the scenes because of my history as GM and everything. I thought that would be a cool angle. But let's just like mess people up. Like that's what I saw it being.
Dave and I don't know for Thunder, but I'm a massive Zoe Stark fan.
Incredible.
We've had private conversations of, I was like, hey, why don't you get a t-shirt, a Stark mark? Pitch it to WWE, all this stuff. I think it would get over. How come her name isn't up there with all of the women right now? Because I don't get it. And because in the ring, I'm the most impressed with her. And I'm impressed with every woman on the WWE roster because everybody can go. But then I watch her and I'm like, holy crap, how come she's not in these conversations? Your opinion, since you work so close with her.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. And I've said this in interviews. Zoe is, bar none, one of the most talented men performers in the ring that WWE has. I mean, the way she moves and makes everything look so organic, but so forceful at the same time, like she's unbelievable. And I think, and I don't mean this to come off wrong, but she moves more like a guy in the ring than some of the guys in the ring. Like she can just do things in a way that I'm like, holy shit, you're so talented. And she's so powerful. So I see her being a top star. I don't know that it's a matter of if, maybe just a matter of when, while she's kind of honing this evolution of her character and everything. I think I see her in the top card of the women for sure at some point.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you. Like when she was in the Indies, she lived in Texas for a while, and I was a big fan of her. And I'd be like, "Bro, why are you not booked everywhere? Like you're so good." And then she got
so good
into WWE. So talking about her and your other partner, I was at a basketball game, and some of the seniors were living right, and the girls were like talking about each other. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Like you were like my rock. Like, how do your group help each other, and how do you think your departure is going to affect, per se, like their morale after you're not in the locker room with them and traveling and having all these things with them?
So it's funny because before PFC, I wasn't close with either of them particularly. Not for any reason, we just didn't talk much. And Zoe was newer to the locker room, and I had been away with my ACL, so I didn't see her much. But we became so close, and it was a really cool kind of dynamic. And I don't know if they want me exposing this, but Shayna's like the cool vet that's like been there, vet of life, by the way, like MMA for so long, and then WWE, obviously. And she was kind of just like cool, calm, collected, everything's fine. There's always like the feisty, hungry, like wants to do everything now. And then I was kind of like the middle ground that would be kind of the mediator amongst us all a lot of the time. We always joke about. We have such different personalities, but we all were like best friends. We were in catering together every week. We did everything every week together. So I miss them, but I think they're both going to soar. I think they both have so much to offer. Shayna is one of one. No one does what Shayna does in the ring. It's so unique. It's so different, and there's a place for it. And I hope she gets a shot to really show that and utilize that again. And like we said, Zoe's just a freak athlete.
Dari, was there somebody on the roster that you were just jonesing to get in the ring with and never had the opportunity to do it?
Rhea, probably. We've like touched in a tag match like with Becky like 5 years ago, I think, 4 years ago. Yeah, but I think, I don't know, just from a dynamic perspective, I think we had cool characters that would have meshed well together in the ring. And she's just incredibly talented. So yeah, I think Rhea, Asuka and me had great chemistry, but not a lot of it was televised. We had a lot of good live event matches. So I always wanted a run with Asuka.
And like with wrestling, and I know you have so many different things, like you said, you want to get into acting, and you know, you have so many businesses that are going on right now. But do you look at like, hey, there are options in the world of pro wrestling outside of the WWE right now? It's never been hotter. So are you thinking about like possibly going on to some of these other companies?
Yeah, well, I mean, you said it best. It's never been hotter. There's so much room for opportunity. And I think that's like something I've been feeling in the locker room lately before I got released was like the morale is so much better because there are options. So it's like before it was like feast or famine. It was like if you're not here, it's really hard to make a living outside of it. But now, yeah, it's looking optimistic and there's a lot of opportunities. I have talked to some organizations and some people, but I really just don't know yet. I'm not going to make any moves right this second. I'm still kind of processing things and planning out my future. But at the end of the day, yeah, whatever my heart feels is kind of the stage of my life that I'm in. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. I want to do stuff that I feel passionate about.
Okay.
That's very powerful. That's very, very powerful, David, because for someone who was in a company for that long, one thing I will have to say, Daria, is like, I don't see you like getting lost and being just a professional wrestler. And how were you able to actually get to that point in these 10 years?
I don't know that I did it on purpose. I mean, I'm just such a hustler. I grew up with a blue-collar dad who built a business from the ground up, and I kind of always just watched him do what he did, and I kind of emulated that in a lot of ways. I don't know how to sit still. I don't know how to stop, and so I've always kind of had my hands in a bunch of different things because I also enjoy doing a lot of different things. Me and my wife do a lot of real estate stuff. I enjoy doing that. The acting stuff, I've always enjoyed doing that. So I kind of always just, and I always was under the impression like WWE is not forever for anybody. Everybody gets that phone call at some time in their career. We've all been through it. So it's like and I have a family to take care of and a wife. So I always had in the back of my mind, like, okay, whenever this ends, even if it was 10, 15 more years, I would still eventually need a retirement plan or need a game plan after. And so I always just kind of open my mind up to the fact that there's other things out there as well.
And also we've seen people return. Like people have come back to the WWE as well. All right, listen, I have you on the line. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you the really tough questions. So I do have some questions that, I hope you don't.
Tommy's shaking his head.
I hope you don't disconnect. All right, here we go.
Dang.
Being the Jersey girl that you are, pork roll or Taylor ham?
Oh, pork roll.
What? In what world?
Because I'm from South Jersey.
Oh,
South Jersey
okay.
is Philly, and that's pork roll.
It just sounds so much better as Taylor ham than pork roll.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
When I see the package at the grocery store, it says Taylor ham, I'm like turned off by it. I just don't want to buy it.
Pork roll just turns me off. Just turns me off.
That's why I shook my head.
Okay.
I knew where this was going.
You knew. Okay.
Pineapple on pizza.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Don't do it.
All right. You just redeemed yourself. Like, and I feel like, Darian, you know this, being on the East Coast, being in Jersey, and by the way, I will die on this hill. New Jersey has the best pizza.
Hands down.
Even
Hands down.
Yes.
But listen, pineapple has a place on pizza in a scenario. Let me tell you, when you know good pizza, Northeast pizza, and the ingredients are quality, you don't need the pineapple to mask it. But when you're ordering from Domino's or Pizza Hut and you need something to mask the lack of, good cheese or good dough, then yeah, put whatever you want on the pizza. But that's what you're doing. You're just you're eating bread with toppings.
Yeah, and Daria, you just hit the nail on the head. The pizza is so good in New Jersey that all you need is the dough, the cheese, and the sauce. You don't need all these toppings.
If I took you to my favorite pizza spot in South Jersey, it's called Bruni's Pizza. It's like a little hole in the wall. You would never dare to put a topping on that pizza because you would taste it and you would be like, all you want to taste is the 3 ingredients.
There you go. And I'm going to give a shout out to Patsy's Tavern Pizza in Patterson, New Jersey.
Yes.
Without a doubt, the best pizza in the world.
It's very good. Yeah.
Italians fly in to just get Patsy's Pizza in Patterson, New Jersey. What do you know, Thunder? You live in Texas.
Now I have to go. I can't eat pizza, but I'll just
put
go
barbecue sauce on your pizza for crying out
I
loud.
don't put barbecue sauce. I put like hot sauce on my pizza.
If I'm in Texas, I won't even touch pizza. Like, let's not reinvent the wheel. Texas is good for barbecue. That's what we'll do there. Pizza is meant to be eaten in the Northeast, the tri-state area.
All right, we got that out of the way. Now, we played Bon Jovi coming in from Jersey. So I'm going to ask you this tough one.
Oh, boy.
Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen?
Of course you were going to ask that.
Okay. Bon Jovi.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
But it's not a super educated guess because it's not like I often listen to either. But Bon Jovi.
All right, so what is Daria listening? Like when this interview's over and you're going someplace, what are you putting on in the car? What are you listening to?
So I really have been into lately, early 2000s R&B, or country by default. I grew up listening to country, but I also love rap.
Okay, so you like a little
kind of all over the map.
You like a little bit of. I grew up on country as well. So my dad listened to country, so I grew up on country. So okay, all right.
Me too.
All right, so tell me about the podcast. What's Unwrapped? Tell me about Unwrapped.
Unwrapped is me and my wife's new podcast. It's really fun. It's kind of like modern day family lifestyle podcast, which is kind of a departure from the wrestling. We do talk wrestling when it comes up, but it's more so just me and my wife raising kids. I think there's a lot of just curiosity around what our lifestyle looks like. And I think people will find it surprising that it's very normal. And the dynamics that we have within our house are things that a lot of other people go through and relate to. So, I mean, we have chickens, we have ducks, we have 2 kids, 2 dogs. It's chaos all the time. And so I kind of wanted to bring that side of me to the world. So we sit, we chit chat. We're launching another kind of brand of our podcast soon, which will be more celebrity interviews and stuff like that, more pop culture. But right now it's just me and my wife, shooting the shit, telling the stories, getting kind of personal, and talking all things family.
All right, you need to have me on, and here's why. And we won't even talk wrestling because I got a lot to get off my chest. First of all, you talk about the kids. We have the empty nest. Both our daughters are out. So I could give a lot of advice and how tough it is to live in the empty nest, but also how good it is to have, it's both. Then we have my wife she saves animals, especially cats. So we
I don't know why the Coke tastes different.
We have 9 cats and a dog. So
Whoa.
we have 9 cats and a dog. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
that's overwhelming. I like the 2 dogs is like enough for me, and the outside animals I thought were gonna be kind of like low maintenance because my wife was like, if you get them, you won't have to do anything. But like I'm out like sludging in mud to get the ducks water, and then the ducks are swimming in their water, so it's like muddy by noon, and I have to switch it out. Like it's a lot more work, so I can't even imagine 9 dogs.
9 cats and a dog. And
9 cats?
Yes.
Oh,
9
okay,
cats
that's
and a
different.
dog. And then I've also built 2 cat homes outside our house for stray cats. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the LeGrec house on the in Vernon, New Jersey. So
My wife would love your wife.
yeah, my wife is a lifesaver. Literally a lifesaver. I could talk about how you got to put me on Unwrapped.
Come on.
I'm ready to unwrap to you.
In Jersey, you
Let's-
get pizza together, pork rolls.
Oh my God. We should get pizza, pork roll, egg and cheeses, and have an episode and chat about animals and wife life and kids.
It's called, Daria, it's called
Tell me.
it's called Taylor ham, egg and cheese.
Mhm.
Okay,
All
it's
right,
called
we're gonna have
Taylor
to just,
ham, egg and cheese on a roll.
Can I wrangle our interview back in? And
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead, Tommy. Bring us
Jersey
back.
Please,
conversation?
Tommy.
I got 2 things for you. Number 1, how this business is, you get it, you've been involved in it. I'm looking for the next person who wants to be an announcer. I think you'd be great as an announcer, and I'm not talking a color person, I'm talking a lead announcer. There are very few lead announcers. Like, I don't think anyone wants to grow up and be a professional wrestling lead announcer, but also with MMA and all that stuff, because you speak so well. And if it's something passionate, it will come across. That's just me. My second part, if you never wrestle again, are you complete?
Ooh. Okay, first things first, the announcer thing. So that's funny you mentioned that. I've kind of made like a Daria-verse chart that I go by, and I will say that is one of the bubbles on my chart.
Nice.
Somewhere in that, you're close, somewhere in that world, because I do love talking. I love to hear myself talk, and I love combat sports and wrestling. So that is something that is kind of in my peripheral. And then, will I be content if I never wrestle again?
With your career and your body of work that you did.
I will say, before I got released, I felt like the best was yet to come.
That's a great answer.
Good.
Yeah.
So then the answer still is yes, the best is yet to come. Trust me. I know what will happen.
I love it.
Thanks, Tommy.
All right, so Daria, if you're like on the indie scene, right?
Tell me.
What would be the one song you would want as your entrance theme? If you could choose your own music.
Oh. Well, the music I walked out to for my MMA fights was Till I Collapse by Eminem.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite songs. I'm like a big Eminem fan. So maybe some Eminem.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Hopefully we get the opportunity to see that. I would love that.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, guys.
All right. Appreciate
Thunder,
your time.
keep kicking ass. You've been amazing. I've been seeing from afar, and everyone I know that knows you says nothing but positive things. So I just wanted to tell you, keep kicking ass. You're doing awesome over there.
Thank you, Daria. Means a lot.
Oh, wait, Daria, before you go, how about the Cena asshole? Wait, what he did on Saturday? What the hell's up with this guy?
I loved it. I
See,
loved it.
David has rabies because he's a Cody Crybaby, so he's mad about
Oh, I get it. Okay.
it. Yeah.
But for story purposes and just for like the overall arching career of John Cena, like it had to happen, and it was. I mean, how cool that it happened in his retirement tour.
It was an amazing. I said on the air today, I think it's the greatest heel turn of all time, and without a doubt, in the greatest pro wrestling moment in the last 25 years.
Hands down. Yeah, I'm with you. And I love Cena. So to see this side of him that we haven't seen, I mean, yeah, we're witnessing professional wrestling history.
We really
right
are.
here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on everything and good luck. And yes, you're going to have, I think it's official. You're going to have me as a guest on Unwrapped, and we're going to get a pizza.
Done.
All right.
Booked.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you.
No, thank
Take
you.
care.
All
See
right.
ya.
Awesome. Daria Deranato joining us here on Busted Open. When we come back, we'll react when Tommy, Thunder, and I are back right here on Busted Open.
Pro wrestling always keeps you on your toes.
I live for the moment.
But don't worry, we've got it all covered. You're listening to Busted Open on Sirius XM Fight Nation.
Rosa. Rosa.
Oh my God.
Rosa. 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 Rosa.
Yo.
Rosa. 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 Rosa tonight on AEW Dynamite will be in the ring in a tag match, teaming up with Chris Statlander against those two good-for-nothings, Megan Bain and Penelope Ford.
I'm dead with you. I can with you today.
He is like the fucking legit Family Guy where they keep forcing a joke on you and just pop because they eventually just won't stop doing it. That's him.
Oh my God. I can't with you. You're like, yeah, but I'm on Dynamite today. That's what it matters. I'm on Dynamite. And, you know, Chris told me if we see them bitches, we're going to swing at them bitches. And that's what we're going to do today.
That's
we're
it.
Swinging at them bitches. That's
Telling
it.
you, the force
Done
field
deal.
is next level.
What was that?
The force field angle's the next level. You pick up
Yes.
those chairs and you're like, wait, why can't I do this? Why can't I hit it?
Listen, I can't wait. Because knowing Thunder like I do, she's going to take advantage of this situation big time.
I look forward to talking about it tonight. I'm caught up on my AEW. I watched 4 episodes in a row.
Wow.
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 Not even knowing that I was going to be doing the show, but looking forward to it. Dave, if I could jump on topic, because of course the nation was talking about it, and forget about heel turns, forget about, I think, shocking moments.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Dark Cody Rhodes put up there CM Punk's return to the WWE.
Shocking moment?
It's a great moment. It's not greater than what I saw on Saturday. It's up there. It's up there, but
Number
you know,
2?
yeah, I would say it's number 2 because nobody thought he will be coming back the way that he did.
I still think the moment of him coming to AEW was bigger.
Yes.
Was bigger than him coming back to WWE. Because I think him coming back to WWE, once he left AEW, you're expecting him to come back to WWE. Him coming back to wrestling and being on Collision for AEW, I think is, that's up there as one of the greatest moments of all time. Definitely one of the greatest moments of the last 25 years for sure.
Yes.
How about hell has frozen over moments? That's kind of been like one of those things.
Yeah, and I think the Cena turn is on that list of like, you just never thought you would ever see it happen. Pretty amazing.
Never say never. Never say never.
No, I mean,
never say never in professional wrestling. We just don't know this.
I mean, we've seen things happen that, like, yeah, you're right, Thunder. I never thought we would actually see happen. So, you're right. Never say never.
I said, yeah, go ahead, Tony.
Say, what if Ric Flair shows up, and then here comes Ricky Steamboat, and then Ricky Steamboat low blows Ric Flair. All the good guys are turning.
Yeah, no, listen. Ricky Steamboat turns heel this late in the game? Who knows? That sounds like a list show. hell frozen over moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Another day to be had.
Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker back in the ring. Is that a hell frozen over moment?
Probably.
Probably, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, I told you, David, and I'm ready. I've been saying this to every single person that asked me about her. Name the time and the day. I'm ready. I don't know about her. You know, I show up every week.
I haven't seen
right
Britt.
here.
I haven't seen Britt.
I'm here.
Where's Britt?
I'm here. Oh,
is she
I'm
sleeping
Oakland,
outside?
Phoenix,
Where's
Sacramento,
Britt?
San Francisco. Name a day, number. I'll do it in Pittsburgh. I don't care.
Ooh,
I don't care.
You would do it in
I
Pittsburgh?
will go to Pittsburgh and beat her booty, her dentist ass. Yes. Them the name and time, baby.
You're an anti-dentite.
You would be the biggest heel on the face of the earth if you were going up against Britt Baker in Pittsburgh.
I don't care. I'll take it. I will be that heel. I will turn heel in that moment. I don't care.
Wow, so you would turn your back on your fans in order to face Britt Baker one more time.
Justice needs to be served, baby. Justice needs to be
All right.
served, and things need to be done. How about that?
Would you sell your soul for one more match against Britt Baker?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
No. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right.
It's not worth it because I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Justice is going to be served.
See, I'll say this. I'll make this prediction right now. Name the arena in Pittsburgh. Where do you guys usually wrestle in Pittsburgh when you're in Pittsburgh? What's the arena you usually
It's
are?
actually at the college that she went to.
Right.
David L. Lawrence Center is normally where they would.
Yes,
Right.
right there. That's where I will do it right there.
All right. I guarantee
Right
you, if you put in the main event Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa, you're selling that building out. You're selling the building out.
And I'll bring Toro too, because I know
You don't need Toro.
she brings her. I bring Toro, and she brings the other mascots because I know she's a big
Toro will fuck it up. Let's be
expert
honest.
fan. No, he's good. Don't hate on Toro.
What if she
Shout out to Toro.
returns? What if she returns with the mascot? Everybody's happy. Then the mascot knocks her out, and then you take the mask off, and you're the mascot.
Yes, that's me. That's me. Oh, baby. Oh, Tommy, you're so good at this, man. Oh, I love this. Yes. None of the women. We haven't done that in the women's division. I think
Shut up!
It will be money.
You could.
I need to confirm.
I got the story
Before I
right here. You go because she's taking time off. We haven't seen her. She's doing her dental duties. You go to her office and attack her in her office. You attack her in the office, in the dental office.
I love that. I just anything about attacking and doing like stuff like that in a sneaky way. I'm all about it. She never knows. She don't know. She gotta be looking, watching her like shoulder and stuff. She don't know what's coming. I like that. And
then she's like, then she can't perform her dental duties because she's like, you got so into her head.
Yes.
That, bam. You're so into her head, she can't do her dental duties anymore. Like, because she's always looking over her shoulder.
Yes.
Remember when Eric Bischoff was the priest for the Chuck and Billy?
Yes.
And so if you went in there with that type of makeup as an old person, you could say your gums whistle. And then as she's going to look at your thing, you take the needle and you stab her in the leg with it. What the hell? Then you do the rip off your latex mask that you're wearing, and obviously she can't fight because her leg is all novocained up. We're booking different angles.
Yes, this is like
first.
No matter what you think you hold, you'll find it's not enough. No matter who you think you know, you won't get through. It's a gift that
Is it like your god or your boyfriend? You blow him. When you see him, you want others to think of him as how you think of him. You want to just like back. No stop.
Second best, will never do.
Bumper got scratched. Card ruined. Stop going forward. Back up and maneuver out. Stop. 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 He doesn't know how to drive. He likes when people scratch his fucking trunk. Let him back up and fucking maneuver out. Hey, mother.
Uber?
Yeah, Uber. I'm just making sure. How many people? Just you? Go inside.
I was looking to your car, but
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
yeah.
How's it going?
Good. It's been like a long flight.
Yeah, where from?
I'm from Lebanon.
Okay, not bad.
Where are you from?
I was born here. My parents are from Iran.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Moving here or?
Yeah.
Nice. It's gonna be cold in the next few
Yeah.
weeks.
I'm not ready for this.
No. It's almost the end of winter, so you're.
Yeah, I skipped like a very dear.
Yeah, last month there was a lot of snow.
Yeah.
You can see some of it still on the ground.
Essentially, this is what I tried to do.
Yeah.
Skip a little bit of Canadian winter
Yeah.
because it's killing.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, it hurts.
I got home now, it's 18 degrees. It's sunny and it's,
Yeah.
people almost go to the beach.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 12 on Tuesday, so
Yeah.
it's gonna get warmer here.
The winter was like harsh this year, but short, I think. It's I don't know.
Oh, it was long. Over here it was long. 'Cause everything was really cold, a lot of snow. I think we're still supposed to get one or two more snowfalls, but it won't be that big.
See, because like winter did not totally end yet.
No.
March sometimes like brings snow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think the winter kind of started like November. A lot of snow started to come down in November.
Weather here is good. Like there is 4 seasons.
Yeah, not really.
Winter is is the longest one.
Yeah. Like we don't really get a spring. It just goes from winter to summer. We may get like 2 weeks of spring, and it gets very humid, and then we call it two seasons: winter and construction. It's usually in the summer. It's all construction.
The summer it's not always sunny. It's rainy sometimes.
Yeah.
It's humid, rainy, and warm.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it doesn't have to rain so much this year. Well, like not on the weekends. Like it could rain during the week. There's no rain on weekends.
There was last year, last summer.
A lot of rain.
It rained like in the weekend, at the weekend.
Yeah, that was
Every
too much.
weekend.
There's no summer.
Like the weekdays it's normal. Weekend
Yeah.
like it's rainy.
That's what I'm hoping this year is more like weekends are sunnier compared to the week.
So
What do you think of the war?
Which war? Lebanon?
No, the other one. Or the one in Israel. Or is there a little bit of a war going on in Lebanon? Kind of?
Like there is a lot of war. Like there is a war between Israel and Lebanon. There is the Israel and Gaza. There is the Israeli and the Syrian now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like going about bombing everybody. It's not good.
No.
It's not. It should not be like this.
Yeah. Think it'll stop?
What?
You think it'll stop the war?
It's not like it's not Netanyahu who is the approval he got. He have like right now green card almost from
Yeah.
the current administration in the US, like hiding everything.
Well, Trump's going to be backing him up.
Yeah, Trump is backing him up.
Yeah.
And the media is covering up also.
Yeah.
You don't know all the truth from the media.
Yeah. I don't know.
I hope the war ends.
Never mind.
But like everybody is making money out of the war.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they need the war to keep up.
Yeah, to use military weapons, to buy.
Without war, the company won't sell weapons,
Mm-hmm.
so they need it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if they keep like opening some front without a reason, it will backfire on them. They cannot like the media can hide a little bit, but if it is like if they overdo it,
Yeah.
it's stupid.
Let's see what happens.
Like right now, he's starting bombing Syria without any reason. He's just like afraid of like. He claimed that he is afraid and he is defending like the minority in the south of Syria,
Yeah.
which is like I don't know how much his claim are true, but after he claimed this, like before claiming this, he was bombing Syria. He just created an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody who have a little bit of power try to do the same.
Yeah.
Like right now, Russia claimed the same when they entered Crimea. Say like they are defending the minority of who speak Russian in Ukraine. So it's just an excuse.
Yeah. I don't know. We got the tariff war going here.
The tariff?
The tariff war, yeah, the
Yeah,
economic.
it's also stupid. Like
Yeah.
Trump is just an idiot, and he's trying to be smart, but he's not smart. He don't know.
He
don't
is smart.
even understand what is a tariff. He was saying like tariff is something that the other country pay, which is wrong. I don't know if he know this. He was lying and he know he was lying, or he don't know and he spoke like this, and somebody like explained it like differently, because the first Great Depression in the USA in 1930 just because of the tariff. Like the USA started putting tariff on everybody, and like it backfired on them.
Yeah.
Like,
He knows what he's doing, though. I think he does.
I don't know if he's just trying to, if like maybe he's lying and he know what tariff means, and he was trying just to push on the Canada to pressure them, or I don't know what he wants from Canada right now.
He wants Canada to be more
to be the 51st state, which is like, it's stupid.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Like, yeah, like even the Canadian are like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, but we have no government. That's a problem. Trudeau
Government
sucks.
here? I don't know.
Trudeau sucks. He sells everything.
Yeah.
Can't be depending on. That's the problem. Is that
How much pay?
Huh?
How much do they pay him
Yeah,
to sell it?
I don't know.
I know there is some things like you cannot sell. You cannot afford. And even like what he did with Greenland and what he did with Mexico, like it's like, look, if you put too much pressure on people, people will like fight back. Nobody like stay like, okay, I won't fight back. And this is what happened with Mexico and Canada. At first they were laughing at the idea, and then like say, okay, you want to do it, like, okay, we will do this and this and this. And if he stay like this, it will backfire on them, because like China is also now a great power, and now they are pushing back on the Canadian. There's a new tariff on the Canadian goods. So
Yeah. We rely too much on the States. That's the thing. Canada relies way too much.
maybe at the end of the day, Canada will go to the China and say, okay, we will make a deal with China instead of the USA to just like extend our business and like market.
Yeah. Can't really trust China. China's
Like a trade deal.
yeah, but China's too much of a thief. They're
but,
just as corrupt.
Like right now, if you look at their EV, they're amazing. Like here, the Chinese EV are almost banned with 100% tax on them. I saw some back home. They are like cool, not bad.
Yeah.
And they came from this Tesla. This is why, like, at the first place, like they put a lot of tariff.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're not buying American cars. Like, same thing with China. I mean, Japan. But Japan made a deal with US already.
But yes, if you are like fighting everybody, at the end of the day, you will stand alone. And this is also a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter how much you are strong, at the end of the day, there is a limit for your power. Influence. Thank you so much.
No problem. It's open. You two have a good one.
faster, the better. I love it. Yes.
Are you guys ready to finish with the Busted Open Nation?
Always.
All right, I'm glad.
TNT, pow, 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 pow,
Pow, pow, pow, pow. Let's
Yeah,
go.
baby.
Let's
Pow,
go.
pow, pow.
Sean in Texas. What's going on, Sean?
Thank you for taking my call. So, this Cena turn is the first time I've been legitimately shocked by a turn since Seth Rollins turned on the Shield. And hey, that's a perfect birthday present for me because, you know, whatever, you know, that's them kids. I'm so excited for the possibility of face Randy Orton versus Hill Cena and face CM Punk versus Hill Cena and all the different possibilities that him and Rock can call their team Break-A-Wish.
You know, it's so funny.
I don't care. I'm excited.
And Sean, it is exciting time. And you brought up a good point because I always thought that Cena's last match would be against Randy Orton. And I was like, did I have to turn Randy Orton heel before that match? Well, maybe it's babyface Randy Orton versus heel Cena in Cena's last match before he retires. And maybe it's for the World Championship. We don't know.
So, David, just because you're all praising and happy and it's a heel turn, all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. So, basically, Cody has a 1-year run as a champion.
I didn't say that he's going to lose the championship. All I'm saying, it's a long championship run.
Okay.
I don't want it to happen. I want him to beat John Cena. I have to be honest and say I'm a little nervous.
You'd be a lot nervous.
I'm a lot nervous.
You should.
I am.
You know, Cena got what Cody didn't want, which is like he said he has the backup of TKO and the final boss.
And that's
all you need.
And
get anything you want in life.
And that's the other thing, Thunder, is that The Rock is going to put up so many obstacles for Cody. It's going to be very, very tough for Cody to do that. Let's go out to Mario in San Antonio. What's going on, Mario?
Mario.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How are you,
I
buddy?
just want to say I actually agree with Tommy. It was a great Cena heel turn, but with the Hogan turn, you saw all kinds of trash get thrown in that ring. You even heard Jimmy Hart saying in a couple documentaries how people were trying to get their merch returned because Hogan had turned. You haven't heard that from Cena yet.
Yeah, the one thing, and you're right about the trash. I think now people don't want to get thrown out of the building.
No.
But the other thing is, when I saw footage of kids crying, it hit a different way, Mario, because I don't think there were a lot of kids in the crowd at Bash at the Beach when Hogan turned. But there definitely was a lot of kids out in the audience at Elimination Chamber. But I understand what you're saying. For the visual, I don't think anything really beats that visual of people throwing things in the ring at Bash at the Beach. To your point.
Yeah. And I will say also, to Thunder, I hope you take those two bananas and beat their asses.
Thank you, man. We'll do. They're professional.
Thank you, Mario. And hopefully, if you're going with Mario, bring on.
Well, brother, thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Oh my God. You have a nice red, bro.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Because, like, bro, that infrastructure has not been
updated
in decades.
Tested. The other thing is, like, sometimes you're like, oh, it's just a puddle. I'm like, no, man, that's stagnant water. Like, don't get near that. Yeah.
Bro, imagine scraping your knee in LA puddle water and they gotta cut it off. No.
It's like
that's actually
your whole dream.
Did he keep doing it?
No, at one point he stopped because the safety inspector started coming around.
No.
But literally, you felt like, honestly, like the 18th century when like the police would come into a place and start raiding it. Like someone would just yell out of nowhere and be like, "It's not just coming!" People would just start scrambling like the cartoons, like putting on safety helmets. And
Get out!
Pretending to, yeah.
That must be such a life. I bring this up like once every 6 months. You ever thought about turning it into a book? Just general life adventures. Like all these jobs, all these things. Like, this is hilarious.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I had this idea, and I think it's because I was only talking to people like deep in the industry, and they're like, "Oh, it's not that funny." But like, just like any friend story starts where they like meet at a bar on a Friday,
yes,
and they start talking. You jump back and talk about the crazy story that you had that week, but you put that into a cartoon. Because I think it'd be easier than really filming.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, filming all of it. And you could have all of you could have a whole bunch of voice actors do it and stuff. But
an anthology series, yeah.
And then you jump back because my stories are crazy, but like at least mine a lot of times have safety laws involved. Like I remember hearing from a legendary guy. He was like, "Oh yeah, we're doing pyrotechnics today," and he just like looked at this other old timer guy, being like, "Remember when we had asbestos blankets?" And I was like, "Asbestos blankets?" And I was like bad asbestos? And they're like, "There's only one type of asbestos, kid, but back when we were starting, they really did." And
what were the blankets for?
To cover you from the fire.
Shut up.
Because they'd be covering the camera like this.
But it's asbestos.
I know. But they were filming before they knew it was just bad. And I'm just like, I'm looking around because the amount of times we would all laugh. Like, we spent 3 seasons in FX mode. And once or twice a week, someone would come up with some weird illness, be like, they'd get hives and be like, it's from the smoke. And like, people would be bringing it up to be like, it's totally natural, it's totally vegetable, and everyone was like, yeah, but at the same time, you know, like air's natural, breathing in this stuff. And we'd laugh because they'd always get mad. Someone would get mad because they'd come outside for fresh air and there'd be a smoker. And they'd be like, "Excuse me, can you go like 10 feet that way? I'm just trying to get some fresh air." Be like, okay, I get it. We're a little close to the door. Well, we've been breathing this shit in for...
That's crazy. See, that'd be a funny scene.
Yeah.
I love the cartoon because then you could just actually do it without having to like do it. Yeah. Like no special effects. Bro,
you could tell when someone was really worried because they'd make like the production buy them like a Darth Vader mask. And they just come in like breathing.
That's the guy who's too extra?
Yeah. And everyone would laugh, be like, "Yeah, that guy's gonna pass out in about 2.5, 3 hours, not even realize it."
Because what? Because the mask was...
Yeah, you just, like, you gotta breathe. Like, that was one of the toughest parts during COVID, is people would be like, "Hey, do you feel faint?" I'd be like, "I think it's been wearing 2 masks. And my one nostril is closed because..."
Yeah, just congestion, yeah.
And also the mask is protecting against it because they ran out of large masks.
Okay, when we do wings this week, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Because that would be a very funny, like, because then like anyone could do like industry stories. Like, you know what I mean? That they're not beholden, like each year is a different type. And the safety angle is very funny.
Oh yeah.
That'd be really dark too. Asbestos blankets. That's upsetting.
Oh yeah. And the amount of times you can see, like depending on the production, like a guy gets hurt on a tier A production versus tier like B.
Yeah.
Thanks, my guy.
Hey, no,
Appreciate
bro.
you, brother. Also, I love the bobblehead. That's hilarious.
Thanks,
Whoa.
man. Have a good one, man.
You too, man.
See you. Yeah. What are you waiting for? Oh, I don't know how to ride this big V. I may end up buying this one. Hi there for Siobhan.
Yeah.
All right. There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one. We're brown trip on time. He looks shit. Get him. Tahoe, Tahoe. Skip Thursday. Are there for Melissa?
Hi, thank you.
Hey, no problem. Downtown. Or close to it.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
How's your day so far?
Good. Yours?
Good.
Nice.
What you been up to?
I was just spending some time with my dad.
Nice. Now heading home.
Pardon me?
Now you're heading home?
Yeah.
At least looks like it's starting to get warm.
You think so? I don't know.
Or is it just the tease?
Probably. Unlikely.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be 12 on Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's what they say.
I don't know. I just always feel like it switches up so much. You can't really.
Yeah. How was your weekend so far?
Good. I didn't really do much yesterday. I just ran a bunch of errands, went to a coffee shop,
Nice.
continued my errands, and then I went home. I didn't go out or anything.
Yeah. I should have worked yesterday, but I was so tired.
Pardon?
I should have worked yesterday, but I was really tired.
Oh, do you work doing like Uber all weekend?
Just the weekends.
Wow.
I work during the week, and I do Uber on the weekends if I have nothing really going on, or if I need some cash right now.
Yeah.
Where things are right now, I just kind of need it.
What do you do during the week?
I'm a parts specialist, so I work at a Chrysler dealer in Toronto.
Oh, well, okay, Chrysler the cars.
Yeah.
What does that mean, like special?
So if like some mechanic shops or body shops, like if you take your car in for work and they need the part to fix the car, they'll call us to order the parts for the vehicle to get fixed.
Oh, wow.
I order the parts, send it over. It's mostly like Chrysler vehicles that we work on. Chrysler, Ram, Dodge Ram, Fiat, Jeeps. It's all good.
I don't know anything about that.
It's all good. You don't need to. It's a waste of money, kind of. But we need it to get around. Yeah, but like if you get into an accident and you want to get it fixed and you take it to a body shop and they'll appraise it by the insurancer, and then the insurancer will tell them to go ahead with the work, and they'll say, okay, first they got to quote it to see which one's cheaper, like if original parts are better or aftermarket parts are better. And then once they get the approval, we send them the parts. So that is my weekly day job. Fun.
Do you like it?
I've been there for 11 years, so I think I should.
Wow.
I wish I paid more.
You can't ask for a raise.
No. I already got it.
Oh.
It is better than what I was getting, but should get paid a lot more than what we should. What do you do?
I'm a global project manager.
Okay, nice. You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Lots of work.
At least it's an office job. Don't have to get your hands dirty.
It's mentally exhausting.
Yeah,
For me.
I'm
It's
sure.
very different. Like sometimes I feel like
Yeah.
physical labor is different. It sounds like your body's tired. You might have to like deep clean and whatnot after work.
Yeah.
But like once it's done, your day is done. You're not constantly thinking about what deliverables to do or what's missing, what's next, which meeting, prepare for this, prepare for that.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't stop.
That's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm behind a computer like almost all day. Before, like I started off as like a driver for them, and then I worked my way up. You know,
A driver,
like we had to deliver the parts to the body shop
oh,
or to the mechanic shop. So I started off as driver, and then I stayed back on my off time, and I put in the hours to learn the computer side over the years, and then 2 years in, and after that I went inside, learned that I worked with mechanics directly, and then straight to the phones, which is where the money is. Almost we get like phone calls like every 10 minutes is a phone call.
Also, like the switchboard.
Yeah. Well, the switchboard will send the phone calls to us. And I'm literally on the phone like almost 80% of the time of the day. Yeah, it's a lot of talking on the phone. And then there's online orders too, so you gotta stay on top of that as well. It's a lot of work. This is easy. This is relaxing for me.
I'm sure you get like some crazy situations.
There are. Like,
What's the worst that you've experienced so far?
well, a few months ago, I was driving north on the 400. I don't know if you know where that is.
What?
So I was driving north of Toronto, like going. It's about 2 hours north.
Okay.
I was taking a customer. There was a customer that was going up north, and instead of the car being on that lane, driving south, he was on incoming traffic, going south, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was kind of tired, right? But like I shouldn't have been tired, but like I was like, I had to like wake myself up. I was like, why am I seeing white lights in front of me? I literally dodged it in 2 seconds.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Was the passenger scared?
They were like, what the hell just happened? They were in shock. I was still in shock. That was crazy. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was really late. Yeah, I'd say that was the craziest thing that happened. Then the week later, a coyote ran across the car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was having a fun time. How do you like living in the city?
I've always been in the city.
Yeah. You should explore outside of it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm trying. It's not feasible for me.
Yeah.
It's like I grew up born and raised in the city. I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
I know the West End better than like the East. It's like I don't even actually live in the city.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, they're really.
Well, I guess I've not paid attention on this.
Yeah, the construction's going at it, I guess.
I wonder what they're gonna build now.
Well, they're building that therm spa.
They're gonna what?
They're building a therm spa, and
Oh, a thermal spa?
yeah.
Wow.
one that people are angry about because it's destroying the land.
The spa's great for the city. Get over it.
Yeah. You need something to do during the winter.
There's nothing to do in Toronto anyways.
Exactly. And what are you going to do with all this land? Nothing?
People just have to find a reason to complain, which is why I don't watch the news. It's all complaints.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
And it'll generate money for the city.
Exactly.
Probably the wrong person to have these conversations with.
No, I don't know. I'm for it because I was like, if you're going to complain about something that's going there, you should have an alternate idea to come forward. But if you have no idea, then your idea is canceled and you shouldn't talk. Because the city needs to make money. And we need something to do where people are able to go out at night and or during the weekends or whatever. If they want to go to like a spa. I saw the pictures online. They were really cool. There was like restaurants. There was like an indoor like beach kind of thing they're trying to do. But I don't know exactly what's going on.
I wonder how sustainable that'll be.
I don't know. Like there's like restaurants, like somewhere where you get to go and relax.
Mm-hmm. It's essentially like Blue Mountain.
Yeah, I would say so. But Blue Mountain's kind of like outdoorsy, but there's like thermal. There's like spa places where you get to go to and then relax, like in like the mud or like jacuzzis and stuff outside.
Yeah, they have that at Blue Mountain.
Yeah. I haven't been, but I've seen photos. It looks really cool. So you've been outside of the city?
But not like
Huh?
not on a regular basis. Like, I can't. I think I've done that, but
Yeah. It's still kind of outside. It's an hour and a half north. Oh, 2 hours north from here. From where I live, it's like an hour and a half.
where do you live?
I live in Vaughan, so I'm not that far up north.
Oh my gosh, that is far.
It's not. It takes like a half an hour to get that done. On a non-traffic day.
And if there's traffic,
Yeah, an hour. Depends on where I'm going. Like if there's an accident on the DVP, yeah, it's gonna take a long time. But if I take the city route, it'll take like 45 minutes. I've been driving a long time. So
have you
I'm-
always lived in Vaughan?
yeah, I'd say majority of my life.
You wouldn't live in the city?
I'm not a city person.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind it, but I would have to get rid of the car. It makes no sense for me. And I'd have to find a job that is walking distance. I don't like going far for somewhere, like going to work.
Mm-hmm. Like a long commute.
Yeah, I don't like doing like a long commute to go to work. That doesn't make any sense. Should be like 5 minutes or 10 minutes at most.
You should get a remote job in that case.
Yeah. No, I work like 10 minutes away, so
Oh.
I'm fine. This is my remote job.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit back, relax, and drive. Construction here is terrible.
Here?
Yeah. have no idea. And it's not like they're doing anything with it. They're just paused.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the winter.
Yeah. But maybe they should have started it after the winter instead of deconstructing it. Sorry. Huh?
Sounds like you need coffee.
I'm in that boat. I had 3 cups this morning. I didn't do.
3 cups?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, like house coffee, so it wasn't really coffee. I don't think it was coffee. Give me a blonde espresso like latte from Starbucks. I'm good for the rest of the day. I used to do like 4. I was really bad. I was like wired.
It doesn't do anything to me. I can have that at any hour of the day and just go to sleep right after.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Nice.
Even espresso. No, my body just doesn't work that way.
Yeah. I wonder what keeps you going, or there's a lot of caffeine, I guess, keeping you going. But you get to sleep right away, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. I just had an espresso on my down.
Yeah.
And I'm tired.
I hear if you drink too much, it does make you tired.
I only had one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Maybe one is too much for me.
Huh?
Maybe one is too much for me.
What, espresso?
Yeah.
No, probably not. Well, it depends on how much coffee you're also drinking.
I only have 1 cup of coffee every day.
Okay, so that's not too bad. You said you had one. I thought you said you had one every hour.
What? No.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. 1 cup of coffee in the morning.
Then espresso in the afternoon.
Today I had an espresso this afternoon.
Nice.
But not usually.
With your dad?
Yeah.
Nice. Like an Italian espresso, or
Pardon?
like an Italian espresso, or like? So I know there's different types. I don't know the difference.
I think the coffee is Italian.
Yeah.
Coffee bean. I don't know. I've never actually looked at what coffee it is, but it's good.
Yeah.
He makes it. He likes to.
Yeah.
They're gonna do this. This is like university. They've kept part of it.
Who knows? UOntario.ca. I have no idea what that is. It's like a half of you too, so
Pardon?
I don't know what Ontario is or what it is.
Ontario.
I don't know. That building says UOntario.ca.
I think it's a campus.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be like 54 floors. It's gonna be 3 different towers.
Oof. It's a lot of towers. So much high rise, so many condos, but it's like, do anybody live in these condos?
Of course. There's so many people down here.
Yeah. Anyways, here we are.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. good rest of the day.
Thank you. How do I open this?
Yeah, there's a handle right there. Right there. Right beside you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was like, is this like a sliding door?
No.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. You're cute. And maybe do you want that? I'm literally all the way downtown. Driving on Queens Quay East, just before Young Street. Oh, you don't want to be a part of it. Okay.
Busted Open TNT side with you as well. Support Busted Open out in that audience tonight.
He's from San Antonio.
He's from San Antonio, not Sacramento.
But I mean, that's not necessarily just to our caller. It's to anybody that's going to Dynamite tonight.
Yeah, bring your signs. Like, I
Yeah.
usually when I see the signs and you're like in the front, I make sure you guys are on TV with me. So I'm just saying.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Leaving Sacktown, call Busted Open After Dark. I love talking to you.
Yeah, Busted. Tommy will be hosting Busted Open After Dark tonight. Also, a couple things I wanted to get out there to the Busted Open Nation before we say goodbye. We will be out in Las Vegas for WrestleMania. We will be doing a live Masters class Thursday, April 17th at the Legacy Club at Circa. We want fans to attend, so make sure you mark your calendar. We'll be doing a live Masters class Thursday, April 17th at the Legacy Club at Circa. Also, we will be at the Win on Thursday and Sunday from 12 to 3 Eastern. Also, our Busted Open Party, which will be Saturday, April 19th, we'll be unveiling those details very, very soon. So, and we'll also have our normal programming that week for WrestleMania as well. So, that Saturday party is always the big event of the year. So, make sure you're out there, and more details to follow about our party on Saturday, April 19th, out in Vegas.
Yeah, last year's party was really dope.
Yeah.
We had we did the pre-show, and then we just got everybody super excited for the main show, and it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of pictures, a lot of good memories, and I know all of you, the nation, have so many memories too. It's so nice when I still get those pictures from last year.
No, and that pre-show was awesome. First of all, it was packed for the pre-show. I took a chop from you. Denise Salcedo took a chop from you. You had Crowbar there. Danny Doring was there. So those guys know that arena very, very well. Last year's party was, like you said, it was amazing. We had over 1,000 people in attendance last year.
Last year in
Yeah, the Texas one was pretty fun. I saw the videos. I wasn't there.
You had a Mission Pro Wrestling because I wanted you to be there with my roast. So nobody's better at roasting me than you, Thunder. But
I like to do that in private.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. You definitely have done that. Let's finish off with the Busted Open Nation. Let's go to Brendan in New Rochelle. What's going on, Brendan?
Hey guys, thanks so much for taking my call. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Love listening to you guys. And I wanted to ask about how you felt about John Cena at the press conference, because I know you said it's super shocking, super surprising. Of course, health rose in the moment, absolutely. Now, when I saw that conference, it was the first time that I had seen Cena use his name and who he was at that point to put himself in there with no qualifier match, earning the spot like everybody else. And when he said the words, "This is best for business," I tell you guys, Dave, I was like, wait a second, did he really just say best for business? That doesn't sound like the usual Cena.
Yeah.
That also sounded a little bit like corporate Cena there. And I wanted to ask, did any of you guys feel any inkling at that point, at that conference, when he was using verbiage like that and kind of saying these things, where you're like, wait a second, are we going to see a turn? Want to get your thoughts on that?
You don't turn like
For
that.
me, Brendan, and thanks for the phone call. For me, yes, but again, it's something that you never thought you would see. So was it uncharacteristic for John Cena? Absolutely. But I just, again, Tommy and Thunder, and until you actually see it happen, you just don't believe it's going to happen.
No, you don't. And again, there were so many signs throughout the year that something was going to happen, and until you see it, imploding in front of you, you're like, oh, they were saying this whole entire time. Like there was signs this whole entire time, which is awesome, because it's the long storytelling that they have been doing for 2 years now, and it's been really, really good. And it keeps people talking and watching the shows and going to the shows and selling tickets.
Agreed. Agreed.
John Cena, top 5 talking people into matches, top 5 promo guy. I thought that was a great, incredible moment. I did not think that. I'm also thinking about for his own personal why in WWE, especially since Triple H has taken over, the push off of the apron at the Royal Rumble. How his face was could be part of his why, where he realized, I lost it. And that could be a bit of some connective tissue, because that was some storytelling. And again, if my favorite part about that entire turn, if you really want to go cinematic, everybody saw it coming except the guy that it was happening to, in Cody. And the hug, and even then when he faced him, it was just it was beautiful how it was done. And that's all the camera work, and that's all the behind the scenes of that drama, which Triple H has taken it to the next level. And it's so, you got to see the fruits of your labor and whatever your creative decision to do this happen in real time. It's beautiful.
All right, for Islanders.
Yep.
Peace.